Today, for Sports Greatest Hometown History, we're going to talk about the phenomenal Josh Gibson, who played baseball in the Negro Leagues. He was born December 21st, 1911, and lived through January 20th, 1947. He was a baseball catcher primarily in Negro Leagues. He played the vast majority of his career with the Homestead Grays in two different stints, or actually technically three different stints. He also played for the Pittsburgh Crawfords. He was a 12-time All-Star, two times Negro World Series champion in 43 and 44, three times Negro National League batting champion, a two-time Triple Crown winner, uh, and really was considered the greatest hometown or home run hitter in the history of baseball. They say he hit close to 800. I've heard as high as potentially 900 home runs. He was known by a lot of people as the Black Babe Ruth, but some people who had seen both Babe Ruth and Gibson play called Ruth the White Josh Gibson. He was never given the opportunity to play in the major leagues, and the tragedy there is what it did to him. I talked about him and both Rube Foster, that psychologically it just sort of ruined them because they just wanted the opportunity to play, to show what they could do. That's all they wanted. And they say in his later years, he started to have some psychological issues. He would be quiet for long periods of time, and in fact would actually have sort of arguments. One of them in particular, his friends had said he was arguing with Joe DiMaggio to just recognize him as a human being and as a good ball player, and that's how it affected him so much. Sadly, he died quite young. In early 1943, he fell into a coma and was diagnosed with a brain tumor. After regaining consciousness, he just refused the option of surgical removal and lived the next 4 years with a ton of headaches. He would wind out dying of a stroke January 20th, 1947. And saddest part to me is the fact that he was laid to rest in an unmarked grave until they eventually put a small plaque in 1975. He was the second Negro Baseball League player to be put into the National Hall of Fame, but it was just too little too late, and it was just another example of the treatment that these guys had. History is out there, my friends.